Welcome back to the Chicken and Duck podcast with myself, Rye, and my brother Micah, where we talk about anything and everything pop culture, but mostly movies. Today we have a somewhat stacked of an episode. We got some news, got top five, got a new fun little game we're gonna play, what we've been watching, and then reviewing a classic Robin Williams movie. But yeah, follow us on Instagram, like and subscribe on YouTube, leave us a review on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We're starting to post shorts now, so got some shorts out for you and TikToks, so follow us. But Micah, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Doing good.
Yep.
Just been
Been
slaving
applying to
away.
jobs.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've just been applying to jobs,
You heard anything back?
and oh yeah, it's just a screening for one. So like 5-minute call or whatever. They ask some questions, and they're just gonna they pair it with like my application and resume, and then it'll get reviewed on Friday, and I'll hear back like next week
That's
about
cool.
whether or not I have an interview.
That would be sweet. What's the
Yeah, pretty
job?
cool. Social media manager,
For what company?
life marketing.
Life marketing. Where's that
It's like
based?
I don't know. Somewhere East Coast.
Oh, gotcha.
They're like a social media agency.
There,
So like they take on clients like businesses.
oh, gotcha. It's completely remote.
Yeah, it is.
Uh,
Georgia, Atlanta.
oh, nice. That's sweet.
Yeah. Um, that's cool. Then I designed Palmer and Max drink menu. So
Okay,
two of them,
nice.
four total designs, two pairs or whatever
Are
they
you getting paid
wanted.
to do that, or are you just doing that for
Yeah, I'm getting paid. He insisted on paying.
Todd or Palmer, or both?
Todd.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Are you
Um,
doing? You're doing their shoes too, right?
Yep. So this is pretty much done, and then I'll be doing the shoes.
Nice. That's pretty
Yeah,
sweet.
pretty cool.
Nice. That's basically been it. It's just applying for jobs and hanging out. Elijah.
Yeah, I've applied to too many jobs.
Yeah, makes
Um,
sense.
I guess I've been watching obviously the Celtics.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
that sucked.
well, was watching the Celtics.
It was fun for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, it was.
Oh wow, what a time.
But yeah, what about you?
Um, Not a lot. I mean, Memorial Day we went to like the Ridgefield waterfront, um, which is like I don't know. We went with Brighton's family and like his cousin, Kyle, obviously, and Kyle's parents and Jenna and the Bermans came that did our wedding photos.
Yep.
And there was like we had like 7 or 8 kayaks, and so we went kayaking on the river that it connects to like the Columbian and stuff. But we just went kayaking for a little bit, which was fun. My allergies were killing. Oh my gosh, I was dying. But we ate burgers and hot dogs and
Yeah.
um did all that. Traded in 2 Funko Pops that I just don't like for a new one, which was cool. I showed you, but I guess I'll show everything. I just got a Christmas Rocket Raccoon. It
Hmm.
was dope. Um, Saw some movies on Friday. I want to say it was. I stayed up way too late designing tattoos. Um, don't know why. Not designing. I just found a bunch of outlines of them and like kind of pieced them together and just figuring out a bunch of things I want because Lord knows
Hmm.
I can't design anything. Um, Wrote 4 devotionals for our book
Mm.
on Saturday. I spent like 4 hours doing it. So like I did Whiplash, I did Into the Spider Verse, I did Iron Giants, I did Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Um, so that was fun. That's always good. Planning to do more this Saturday, but so I have like 6 or 7 done total. I want to say,
Yeah.
which I told some like students like, "Holy crap, that's a lot. How many do you have left?" I'm like, 50. um, but no, that was fun.
Yeah,
Um, Yesterday I went to House of Vintage and saw this for like $3, so I bought it because why
that's
not?
cool.
Um, and then Josh, Jenna's brother, and his girlfriend just got here yesterday, so we went and saw them last night, um, which was just cool. So,
That's cool.
yeah, they drove all the way from uh, where were they? Missouri. Yeah, it took them forever, but
Yep.
yeah, it was fun. So,
That's cool.
some pop culture moments. Target. They lost a lot of money.
Yeah.
They lost $9 billion in a week. Do you want to share why they lost $9 billion?
Yeah. Basically they partnered with a satanic uh pride designer
Uh huh.
who created some products, and they were having issues. I mean, putting like pride products on uh, children's mannequins,
Mm-hmm.
and um,
It's yeah.
they're putting like the women's swimwear on male mannequins.
Yeah.
Bunch of weird stuff.
Bunch of weird thing. The problem is, and like other companies do pride stuff, so like that's not like there's still a demographic that doesn't like it. But like you start messing with kids, or you add Satan,
Yeah,
just doesn't go over well.
Satan respects pronouns.
Yeah, that was the big one. And it's like a kid's T-shirt, like
Yeah,
uh, and it's always interesting because usually people like get really mad, but then really nothing happens. But like they lost a lot of money.
yeah, they did.
Um, and it puts into perspective like what they did versus like Bud Light because they have Bud Light struggling, but like people still buy their beer.
Yeah, I mean they lost a lot of money.
Yeah.
The problem is that with that is that that's a parent company, and uh, like there is a parent company. They're owned by another company that's you know,
Oh.
and not a lot of people know that. So they got like Budweiser, same company.
Hmm.
Um, Bush,
Oh, is that all the
same
same company?
same company. Michelob Ultra, same company.
Mm.
So people are still buying the other beers,
Yeah.
but um, yeah, I mean, so it wasn't as bad for Bud Light, but people are still not buying it. So
Yeah, like Memorial Day, like you see shelves of like every other
yeah,
beer's gone but Bud
every
Light.
single beer except for Bud Light's
Yeah.
fully stocked.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But
It is crazy.
Target is that was bad. I mean,
They went into full panic mode, so that was pretty funny.
yeah, like they should. Like I don't understand how you like you have like PR teams that deal with this type of thing, you know? Like
Yeah, but that's the problem. They're the idiots.
yeah, that's crazy.
They
It's just
obviously it's just like the PR teams and marketing and those kind of people that are high up in those are the dummies.
yeah, pretty wild. So, um
Sure is.
some people, I don't know, mom and dad probably won't shop at Target again. Uh,
Yeah, I think
um,
that's what they say that.
I
I'm
don't
sure
go
dad
there.
won't.
I
Dad already
don't.
doesn't shop there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't go there like religiously or anything like that. So I'm sure I'll probably go again sometime. But yeah,
I will just
out of
in certain circumstances. My cologne's there. It's
yeah,
Goodfellow, so
yeah,
don't really have a choice. Or a
yeah.
brand.
I buy Funko Pops there sometimes. I buy there's like other thing like I buy like notebooks and different stuff
Yeah,
there. So
there's certain things.
their home
Um,
decor is
for
great.
for you, it also makes sense. and the other reason why I said that I'll probably still shop there is because if I'm back in St. George, it's like I guess it'll depend on where I live, but I've shopped there the majority for like the majority of everything because it's like 3 minutes from where I live,
They just
and Walmart's like 10 minutes.
their
To
stuff's
Iowa
also
Center.
like not too expensive, but like still simplistic and nice and
Yeah, they have a lot of options and things. I
yeah.
don't get groceries there because it's too expensive, but
Yeah.
I'll get certain other things. Um,
Right.
so yeah, there's that. But
But people want
like right now, I won't go to Target except for specific things that I absolutely need from Target because uh, it's like 35 minutes away, so there's no point
yeah,
going.
there's no point going there. People want Chip and Joanna Gaines to pull their stuff from Target.
Yeah, I think that's whatever. I don't necessarily think that's true. They do need to make a statement, and they do need to. I think that they should make sure that there's going to be changes, things like that. I don't know. Maybe they should put out a whole big like religious
Yeah,
Christianity like line thing, so
yeah,
that their whole section gets littered with, you know, religious things.
right. Something like that. But they make so much money at Target. Like they're not just gonna pull.
Yeah,
It's bad business, technically speaking. So,
yeah,
um, Boston. I just put it there because it's a thing, but I don't really want to talk about it for that long.
yeah.
It was crazy. It was really cool. The
It
game
was.
winner.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Um, but then they got smacked at home. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
um,
They just played terrible. And
and
Jason Tatum getting injured in the first play was unfortunate, but
it probably would have been a little bit of a different story.
maybe. But it
But
also, I mean, him being injured was not the reason we lost. The reason we lost was Jalen Brown. To be completely honest,
dude's so
one thousand
inconsistent.
percent Jalen Brown. He did absolutely nothing but give them points.
And we also shot bad. That's part of it too.
Yeah, we did shoot terrible, but he was the
They,
main reason for that. Well, big reason for that.
yeah,
I mean, the dude just shot the most ridiculous shots
yeah.
possible. Terrible decisions, turning the ball over constantly.
I saw a trade proposal that's like send Jalen Brown and Marcus Smart to Portland for Dame. And I was like, that'd be lit. I would love that.
Yeah,
Dame with this team could win a championship.
yeah, that would be fire.
You said have
But
Dame, Derek White, Jason Tatum, Al Horford, or and like Robert Williams. Robert Williams is going to be good if he could stay healthy. I'll just say that.
um, Robert Williams is already good and healthy, and we got 5 million times out coached that game. Also,
That
it
too.
was it was awful coaching. Though his lineups were abysmal. Jalen
Missoula
Brown played
sucks.
the entire game. He did not come out ever and played like absolute garbage. Derek White carrying the team, and
Yeah,
then he immediately sits him down for like 5 minutes straight after
yeah.
he scores like 9 straight points.
Derek White, Marcus Smart played well. I
Yeah,
mean,
Marcus Smart plays. But that's the only problem I have with like we don't need Dame.
no,
Derek
we
White and Marcus Smart is
great.
cheaper, and that's a great, you know,
If
uh,
we trade Jalen, we
that's
need
great
someone
guards.
good. We need someone
Jalen,
good.
yeah, but I don't think we should keep. I don't think we should keep Jalen Brown.
No,
He's way too inconsistent. He's not gonna. He's just not. We're not finals contenders with paying him that much
we're
money.
not finals contenders with our coach. He can get
Uh,
better, I'm guessing, because he's like 35. But like,
yeah, that it's true. When he hasn't just been terrible, but his
no,
that last game was awful. He's been pretty decent in terms of
he's fine.
coaching, but so I don't think it's necessary to replace him.
No,
I
I'm
think
probably
I
not.
think that he can 100% win a finals if we just have the right players. Because
Yeah.
we really just need no Jalen Brown and no Al Horford, honestly. The dude does not, he's too old. He's so slow. He does not rebound. Like
No.
offensively, he sits in the corners.
It's why
And on the
Jason
3-point
Tatum
line.
averages 15 boards a game because Robert Williams doesn't play enough and Al Horford can't rebound.
He just doesn't rebound. He sits on the perimeter the entire game,
He's-
trying to shoot threes. He makes like one a game, but like holy crap, dude.
Yeah, it's bad.
He can't do. He's absolutely zero inside presence. He should not be starting. Robert Williams should be starting.
Yeah, Robert
Grant
Williams.
Williams is better than Al Horford.
Grant Williams, I don't like at all, man.
Neither do I, but he is better than Al Horford. He's a better shooter, and he actually rebounds occasionally.
He's like a he boxes out. So
yeah, with his big booty.
Yeah. Well, it's boring because the freaking Nuggets are gonna kill the Heat. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, dude, that's what I said. I said, all right, well, Nuggets in 4.
Yeah, like they might sweep them because
But it's okay. I said the same thing. I was like, Nuggets in 4. I was like, but if the Celtics won, it was still Nuggets in 4.
It might have been 5, but the way they were playing, the regular season, it would have been like a 7-game series between Nuggets and Celtics. But the playoffs,
True,
Celtics,
but the playoffs,
yeah.
at least if they kept playing like they did in the Heat series,
yeah,
not going.
Playing like the 76ers would have been a good series, but because also Jimmy Butler is the most hesitant superstar I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. Makes no sense.
It is weird.
He's got no killer instinct. But
no,
whatever.
he doesn't.
Whatever. Mason. On to some movie news. Mason Thames and Nico Parker. They're pretty much nobodies. I've never seen them before. Have been cast as Hiccup and Astrid in the upcoming How to Train Your Dragon live action remake. What do you think?
She's absolutely not Astrid. In the slightest.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Mason Thames, the guy looks good.
He was in the Black Phone.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was gonna say I recognize him. I feel like he's in something else too, though. But he looks fine. Looks a little bit young.
Yeah.
I don't remember how old Hiccup was supposed to be.
Yeah. How old is Hiccup?
Because he's 15 years old, but he looks like he's 12. Some of them he looks older, but a lot of these pictures,
Hiccup is 15.
Okay.
The first film.
There's certain pictures I can see that. Fine. The only problem I have is he has long hair. So with short hair, I don't know. Unless they let him keep long hair.
Well, Hiccup's got long hair.
Longish. Not as long as this.
Also it's also not curly.
Yeah, okay, I guess I'll say that. It's not curly.
The guy from Shazam would have been awesome.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
She is absolutely.
Yeah, she doesn't really
not Astrid.
She doesn't really look like
Well, she's mixed.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be Norse Vikings. Astrid is literally white as could be, blonde. That is absolutely an L casting.
Yeah, so we'll see. Live action remakes suck, or for the most part. Quentin Tarantino, he talks about his new movie, The Film Critic, or The Movie Critic. Takes place in California in 1977 and is based on a guy who really lived but was never famous. This person it's based on used to write movie reviews for a adult film rag, meaning like an adult film newspaper, and it's also looking for a 35-year-old star that Quentin Tarantino's never worked with to star in the movie, which is interesting. But I don't know, like it's Quentin Tarantino, so like that's good. But
yeah,
I don't want
Quentin
I,
Tarantino stuff.
like I don't want this to be like a massive like adult film like sex scene movie. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like it will be. It's Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, which just doesn't mean I won't necessarily watch it. It's just like I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
weird. Like I'm sure it'll be great because he's Quentin Tarantino and he's fantastic. But why couldn't you just make a movie reviewer about just a movie reviewer, not adult movies? You know, like
Yep.
um. But I'm gonna skip down because on the flip side, you got Martin Scorsese meeting with the Pope, being like, "I'm gonna write and direct a movie about Jesus again," as his next movie. So, um, it's like pretty funny. The opposite, you got Quentin Tarantino, who's just Quentin Tarantino, and then Martin Scorsese is like, "I'm making a movie about Jesus," and everyone's like, "You already did that," but he did the Last Temptation of Christ, but
Yep.
which I've never seen. I have no idea if it's like good or anything like that. I guess
Yeah,
he
I don't
made
know.
Silence too. That's about Jesus somewhat.
Yeah.
Um, Phil Lord, Chris Miller. Those are the creators of like the Lego Movie, Spider Verse. Those guys. New movie called Project Hail Mary, starring Ryan Gosling. Early 2024. Great.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
They
It's
make
a
good.
weird movie name, but
Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, I also forgot to put. Do you see like they're making a movie about the creation of the Madden game?
no.
That they're looking to see if Will Ferrell will play John Madden.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's a weird casting.
That is a weird casting.
Um, because John Madden's a big guy. I guess he could do fat suits and stuff. Just don't have Tom Hanks do
Yeah.
it. But okay, we got an unofficial, official, fantastic forecasting in the MCU. Reed Richards, Adam Driver, Sue Storm, Margot Robbie, Johnny Storm, Paul Mescal, David Diggs as Ben Grimm. What do we think about the casting?
I mean, it's good casting for an
Yeah,
unofficial official casting.
yeah. Um, Meaning that this is what all the prominent leakers have said that this will be
Yeah.
announced at Comic Con. Which I have no reason not to trust it, I guess. Um,
Yeah,
but
we'll see.
David Diggs he's Sebastian in the newest Little Mermaid, actually. Um, but the only complaints I've seen with this is like they don't know how the chemistry will be between Margot Robbie and Adam Driver, is what people say.
Yeah.
So, but then
We'll
again, the
see.
two of the best actors in Hollywood right now. So,
Yep.
um, some Across the Spider Verse news. First off, there's 280 unique Spider people in the movie. And 95 of them are named characters. That's crazy.
Yeah,
And
it is.
and have you seen the reactions to this? So the premiere was last night, world premiere. Have you seen the reactions to this?
Yeah.
It's wild. Um, like really crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, can you guess what the opening on Letterboxd is? Average rating?
No. What did Spider Verse 1 get? Like 4.3?
Spider Verse 1 is a 4.4.
Yeah, 4.4. I would say 4.6 or 5.
It's at a 4.6. Um, which is that's really high. That's
Yeah.
really like right now. Obviously, this, but like out of like 62% of the ratings on Letterboxd are 5 stars. Like people I follow that have seen it is like this is one of the best movies ever. Um, this is an effing triumph. Um, the most kinetic movie I've ever seen. Like, just people just can't stop talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be good.
ironically, the only review I've seen that hasn't been like the most positive thing in the world is from Soups.
Really?
He was like, it felt like a part one, and it felt like there was no third act, and he's like, it's great, I loved it, I didn't want it to end, but like, it was just a weird review. And everyone else is like, this is the greatest movie of all time. Like, he's usually the one that's,
Yeah. It tends to
So,
downplay it.
when are you seeing it? Are you seeing it this weekend?
Hopefully, gotta
Mom
ask
said,
them
Mom
because they're
said,
gonna go to it. So
yeah, Mom said she's got her thing on something on Friday, and then so maybe Saturday is what she said.
yeah,
But I'm
maybe
going
I'll
to,
go early.
yeah, going tomorrow. Excited, going with Josh, Jen's brother.
Oh yeah,
Um, but gosh, very prepared to think it's top 5 in both my favorite slash greatest list.
yeah, definitely.
Which is great. It's crazy to think about because
It is
like
crazy to think about.
last year we got both of our favorite comic book movie ever in our top 4 favorite movies ever. Right? It's the Batman. Both like
Mm-hmm.
number 2 or 3 or right around there. I don't know. I think I moved mine to 4, but regardless, still. And I have no comic book movie I consider perfect. I think the Batman's not perfect, but I think that's 99. Spider-Verse 99. But this is like to make the Empire Strikes Back of this, it's like Empire Strikes Back is like the 4th best movie ever made.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's exciting.
it is exciting. It's gonna be really good.
People say the animation's like crazy.
Yeah, I bet.
So,
Don't doubt that.
have you seen like all the line like all the people in um on the soundtrack?
Yeah.
Crazy too. Metro. I mean,
Well, it's Metro Boomin, so I
it's
already
like
knew it was gonna be
it's
crazy.
like Lil Wayne, Nas, crazy. Girl named Rosie, don't know. 2 Chainz, 21 Savage, ASAP Rocky, Wiz Kid, someone I don't
21,
know.
21 Savage on a feature means instant banger.
Offset's on it. Eight, the girl Eight, Beam, who we've been listening to, at least we've known about since we were in high school. Who
Yeah.
like started as a Christian. Lucy Vert, Ice Spice, Torian, Sway Lee, Jid, Coy Leray, Nav. Like that's just
It is crazy.
that's it's really wild. So
Yeah, that's insane.
um a lot of money they're gonna make. Um
Yeah,
it also proves the whole like comic book fatigue isn't a thing.
it's true.
Because like as long as you make a good movie, people will eat it up.
Yeah,
So
that's facts.
um couple trailers. First one we got is Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken.
Yeah,
What'd you think?
I think it looks great.
I think it looks fun.
I don't think it'll be for me, but I don't think that's because it's a bad movie. It's a girl movie. It seems like it'll be a really good girl movie.
Yeah.
Like it looks like teenage, girl drama type movie. So I think it'll be entertaining and it'll be good, but it won't be like,
I think Elijah would like it.
yeah, I think you'll like it a lot. I mean, I'll like it. It's just it'll miss like the
This
appeal.
yeah.
The appeal, like because it's made by same people who made How to Train Your Dragon. So it's missing the appeal of like dragons. Like, wow, dragons, sick.
Cuz it's like Dream is it DreamWorks?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
So like Puss in Boots, Last Wish, like
yeah. It's creators of How to Train Your Dragon and Shrek.
Yeah.
I
So
think it, but yeah. I mean, it's just because it's all female cast, right? So it's
the other thing is Straw Hat Goofy is a voice and he's the gym teacher, which is cool.
oh really?
I would see it just because like I follow it's like cool. He's like a TikToker that is in a movie. Um,
Yeah, that is cool. But
um,
yeah, I mean, it's just missing. If it had some kind of male main character, maybe it'd be more interesting. But because it's like two teenage girl sea monsters. Because the concept's cool. It's like sea monsters.
and
Like, that's
mermaids.
sweet. I love that.
Yeah.
But like obviously mermaid, that makes sense. Mermaid be a female, that kind of thing. But if they would have made it like some kind of boy, Bird of the Kraken, I think
Yeah.
that would have been cool because then the other main character is like
A
her
female.
mom or whatever.
Yeah.
So then it's another female lead character. And it's like I just don't know if I mean it'll be a good movie though. It looks
Yeah.
like at least.
It'll be good. It'll be fun. We got a second trailer for TMNT Mutant Mayhem. Looks gas, dude. This looks
Jackie
great.
Chan as Splinter, dude.
Dude, this looks great.
Yeah, I think this one might be one of my favorite animated movies of all time. I love TMNT.
Well, they've never done him like really like they've done it like good stuff, but nothing like great.
Yeah, they've done decent stuff, but I've always loved it, no matter what. And this looks like it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, it
I hope it.
looks.
I hope it starts the TMNT hype. I want people to. TMNT should be on the same level as like all these other franchises.
Yeah, like IP and because they're like
Yeah,
awesome superheroes. Like they're
yeah. They deserve attention from creatives.
yeah, they really do. They really do.
So
Uh, the animation, I mean, Spider Verse is just like because of Spider Verse, people are like, oh, we can do different things and like actually make. Not that like Pixar's bad, but like since Spider Verse came out, the animation that's happened is just exponentially grown.
yeah,
And like Guillermo del Toro says, animation is cinema. So it might be my
there is.
favorite type of movie is animated, like an animated adult movie, or like that's enjoyed by adults.
Yeah, that's true.
There's just something about it. I don't know.
It's great.
Um, but top five. Um,
Yeah, you came up with this one.
I'm also writing down all the timestamps so I don't have to go back and watch it. But yeah, so I actually stole this from another movie podcast, but they did like a draft. So what we're gonna do is we're doing our top five favorite live action Disney movies. So, but that's like it could be a remake or it could be something from Disney that's typically found from Disney, but not Star Wars and not Marvel. So
Yeah.
like
So I forgot to ask you this before we started,
yeah.
but I don't have it on my list. But I was wondering if this counts because Indiana Jones was acquired by Disney in the Lucasfilm
Oh,
deal.
I would say no. Like it's the same type of.
Yeah. Okay. I
But
didn't
like
include it. So.
also, I don't know if you've what lists you found, but like technically, like the Prestige is like distributed through Disney, and like
I did not know that.
okay, there's like a bunch. If you look at it, there's a bunch of movies. Like Howl's Moving Castle, Disney. There's a bunch of movies that are like actually distributed by Disney as a studio, and so, but, yeah,
Well, let me just put that in real quick.
yeah, nah, it's not. um,
Okay.
um,
Well, I'll just stick it at the bottom, but
oh, the Prestige.
no, I'll Moving Castle.
Oh, well,
That'll be my number 8.
that's animated, so.
Oh right. I forgot. Once you said that, I forgot that it was um live action. I'll just keep it then.
keep what you have.
YOLO. All right, my number 8.
Yeah, let's see it.
I have Holes.
That was on my list.
Love it.
It's a great movie.
It is classic.
My number 8, I have a movie that's not good, but I loved as a kid, so therefore I'm gonna put it. It's like not good at all, but I have Race to Witch Mountain, the remake with The Rock.
That's my number 7.
Oh, really? Yeah, like it's not good by any means necessary.
No, not really.
But as a kid, I had a crush on Anna Sophia Robb, and I thought like the scene where Alexander Ludwig like goes to the car, and he like just stands there. I thought it was the most cool thing in the world. So, and like this was like when The Rock made like bad movies that were always enjoyable. So,
yeah, that's true.
So I got 8. 8's Race to Witch Mountain, and that's your 7. You said.
Yeah.
My number 7 is the only live action remake I have on this list. There are other live action remakes I do like, but I have Christopher Robin, my favorite live action remake. Which I guess it's like kind of a not kind of a remake, kind of not, but I like Winnie the Pooh. I think it's cool. And Ewan McGregor. It's just a beautiful movie. So
it is. Yeah.
I really like it.
My number 6. My number 6, I had to include it.
Yeah.
I picked the third one. I have High School Musical 3.
I almost included High School Musical. I actually thought you were going to say something completely different. I'm not going to lie.
I felt obligated.
When you said the third one, I thought you were going to say something different, if that means anything.
I mean, there's multiple.
Yeah.
Great
High School Musical was great, dude. Such a solid movie. Is the third one your favorite?
Yeah, I think so.
I think
it was 3, 2, 1, honestly.
I really like the second one, I think, the most. I remember seeing the third one in theaters with the Dellum Runners in the holidays. It's a weird pull. My number 6 just made outside of this is the movie I remember like consciously watching, like the first movie I ever remember watching, because it's the first movie I ever cried in, and it's Bridge to Terabithia.
Yeah.
I actually want to give it a rewatch this week because I feel like crying. So
valid.
It's it's such a good movie.
My number 5, I have one that you've already mentioned.
Okay.
I have Christopher Robin. Yeah, I like it a lot, actually. I think it's a great movie.
Yeah.
It is by far the best, I guess, quote unquote remake. But
yeah, for me, it's like that, Jungle Book, and Pete's Dragon are like my 3 favorite remakes.
Yeah, I would say same.
My number 5 is a staple for any sports fan. It's a staple if you like Denzel. It's just a fantastic movie with a fantastic message. I got Remember the Titans.
Classic. Is that it?
I don't got anything else to say. It's amazing. It's such a good movie.
My number 4, you'll have this higher, but I have National Treasure.
It's a great movie. It's so good.
I mean, I'll let you talk about it later.
Yeah, for sure. My number 4, I don't know if you've seen this. If you haven't, I'm gonna need you to like watch it this week because of how actually good it is. It's about the first Jamaican bobsled team. I have Cool Runnings.
I have watched that, yeah.
Oh my gosh, the movie's incredible.
I don't think it's even my favorite of like the Disney like foreign team movies.
What other foreign team movies are there?
I mean, it's not foreign technically, the one that's my favorite, but it's got the same vibe, and it's McFarlane USA.
Oh, I like Miracle's really good too.
Yeah, Miracle's good.
Obviously,
like, what is it? $1 Million Arm. That's a good one.
Glory Road, like
Glory Road.
Disney sports kind of thing. Their sports genre.
Sports triumph genre.
They got good ones. They got really good ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
My number 3, right back to one you said, is Remember the Titans.
Yeah, it's so good, man.
It's a classic. It's one of my favorites.
Ryan
Um,
Gosling,
yeah, it's fire.
pretty boy. Um, my number 3. I wonder if you have this on your list. But
I
I
doubt it.
got, huh?
I doubt it. We'll see
Oh,
though.
interesting. I think you like this movie a lot too. It's an adaptation of my second favorite book series of all time.
Yeah,
I have Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe at my number 3.
I do
Um,
have that.
yeah, so it's incredible. It's fun. It's a good adaptation of the book, in my opinion. Liam Neeson as the voice is fantastic. Like, it's a great story. So and this is when Disney was pumping out great things, even if they're like mediocre. So
Yeah.
so fun.
Yeah, that's my number 2.
Oh
And Witch in the Wardrobe.
yeah, I think we're gonna have the same number 1. Not
Probably.
not shocking. I guess it could depend on which one, but um, I'm gonna take my Be
That's
Real. Smile.
true.
Lovely. My number 2 is National Treasure. Um, it is. I don't know if you'd agree with this. It's got to be one of the most rewatchable movies.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny. It's Nick Cage isn't like annoying because like some movies he's just annoying in.
Yeah.
Riley is great. The premise is great. It's Jenna's favorite movie, so like we watch it enough, you know.
Yeah.
We rewatch her favorite movie of all time, but Stand By Me, no,
No rewatching.
no. Jenna doesn't like it. She's like, it's too
Maddie
old.
hasn't even seen Interstellar.
Yeah, Jenna's like,
So
it's too old, and I'm like, shut up, you're too old. So, our number 1 is the same franchise for sure.
yeah.
Which one's your favorite?
At World's End.
Really?
Yeah, then
It's so
Black Pearl.
I have Black Pearl, Curse of the Black Pearl, Pirates of the Caribbean. So,
Yeah.
um, it's great. That's the first 3 are so much fun. So,
Oh yeah.
you want to run through your top 5 just so I can make a short.
Yeah. So at number 8, I have Holes. Number 7, Race to Witch Mountain. Number 6, High School Musical 3. Number 5, Christopher Robin. Number 4, National Treasure. Number 3, Remember the Titans. Number 2, Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And number 1, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End.
At my number 8, I have Race to Witch Mountain. My 7, Christopher Robin. 6, Bridge to Terabithia. 5, Remember the Titans. 4, Cool Runnings. 3, Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and Wardrobe. Number 2, National Treasure. And number 1, Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl.
Our list is identical except for jumbled, and then we swapped High School Musical 3 and Bridge to Terabithia.
Well, you don't have Race to Witch Mountain or Cool
Yeah,
Runnings.
dude, it's my number 7.
Oh, you're right. You don't have Cool Runnings.
No, I had Holes at 8.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's pretty similar. I mean, over most of our list is this exact same.
Race to Witch Mountain, Christopher Robin, National Treasure, Remember the Titans, Chronicles of Narnia, and then a Pirates of the Caribbean movie. All the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
we got our little fun segment.
yeah. Which one do you want to do? Do you want to do the mini golf, or do you want to do co-wordle?
Oh, it's up to you. You're the one playing it, so we'll do what you want to do.
Well, we need to find it. Just for information for everyone, we have to find a different one. This is a little like fill in. It'd be nice, but the problem is that we're a visual and audio podcast, so
Yeah.
we can't have a consistent visual segment.
Right. Of course.
So let's do co-wordle.
Okay.
Send me a link.
I will. Let's see. Co-Riddle. Invite a friend. I gotta go to this. Boom. Did I send it to you? Did I do the right thing?
Yeah, it just says connecting. Here, a second. Yeah, it just says connecting, but it won't load.
I don't think I sent you the right thing.
I don't think so either. Here.
Try again.
Yep, there we go. All right,
Okay.
let's get it.
I'm just gonna talk and say what we guess because
Yeah, just don't talk about what you're doing though.
yeah, I won't talk about what I'm doing, but I'm gonna guess gamer. Oh, I guess gamed. Oops.
Okay.
Got a green E in the 4th spot for those
Yes.
listening.
Okay. Oh. All right. I guess taper. We got a green P, green E, and then yellow R. So blank blank PE blank
Yeah.
with an R somewhere.
Oh.
You and I had the same idea.
I guessed repel, REPEL, and got a green R, yellow E, green P, green E, and a blank L.
Oh, which one do I guess though?
I don't know. There's only, I guess there had to be only one thing. Rupee. Opponent is left.
It kicks me out immediately once I finish. Once the game finishes, it just kicks me out. I don't even get to see if I got it right or anything.
Well, you got it right. Okay, I'll just here. Can you hit new game? Is that possible?
No.
Oh no, it's just got me lined up with some random dude.
Nope.
Okay, well, invite a friend. All right, whatever. Copy link. Annoying.
Yeah, it's not the greatest.
Because I've seen people play this, and it's like it just doesn't do it back and forth.
Yeah.
All right, Mike has got the first guess.
Maybe it's because I don't have an account or something.
I didn't even create an account, did I?
Oh, interesting. I don't know. I can't like put in a name or anything when I joined.
That's probably irate.
Irate.
So yellow I, yellow R, yellow A, nothing from T and E. Oh, that's not a word.
I know what I would go with here.
Oh. No. Dang it.
Oh,
I guess. Wait. I guess dairy with a yellow D, a green A, and a yellow I, and a yellow R.
I think I know what it is. Let's see what it is. I was gonna guess rainy. I'm going with raids.
Oh, I knew it. Green R.
Oh, I didn't think about it. I didn't notice.
I think I know what it is.
Yellow. Oh gosh.
Green R, green A, yellow I again, and a yellow D.
I know what it is.
I think.
Oh my gosh.
No.
He didn't get it. Radio.
No shot.
Let's go.
No shot. It was radio. I guessed rapid. That was such a good guess.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's hilarious. What the heck? All right. We'll go again. Invite link. Gotta keep messing up the
Right.
pod. Visually, at least. Oh gosh, dude.
Is
Sometimes
that the right one?
The bottom one should be.
It just says connecting, like it did before.
Lovely.
There we go.
All right. Game 3. All right.
You got first guess.
I guess girl with 3 R's. GRRRL. Poops. I actually go with I went with truce. Oh, there's no R. Gosh dang it. There's a green E on truce, which could be anything.
Yeah. I don't know what to do with this one.
I have not. There's so many things it could be.
Oh, I didn't even notice the stupid C in the same spot. I didn't even notice. Yellow. I did wince. C was in the same stupid spot. But yellow I, yellow N, and the E is still green in the last spot.
Yeah. That's a word. All right. Well, I guess
that kind of sucks.
I guess Dane, which is DAINE, and it's a yellow A, yellow I, green N, green E.
You see any words immediately?
I
don't like. I feel like I know this.
I can't type anything out right now. That's the problem.
I feel like the structures.
It's.
Oh wait. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. So there's an A and an I somewhere in the first 3 letters, and then some other letter.
Yeah.
I feel like I know like structure of the word, but I have no idea what it's gonna be.
Oh, I think I know the word.
Really?
Yeah. You're gonna get it because there's only one possible structure it could be.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I was literally just typing out random things.
Because I can't be second or third, so it has to be first. So that means A is third.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't. I could literally.
I was not.
Whatever it is, it's gonna be a word I don't know.
I thought I went through all that structure though. What was it?
Inane. INANE.
Oh, so literally the only letter I didn't do, huh?
We'll do one.
About that.
We'll do one more.
That's funny.
Yeah, you don't think about doing the same
The
Same
same letter.
same letter.
I just skipped it. Of course. First.
All right, you're first. Sound. I guess trope with a yellow R, yellow O. You had a yellow O first.
Mm. Mm.
At least it's not ER.
No, it's not. Dang.
You guessed forum.
Forum.
FORAM
I
with
don't
a
know.
yellow O,
I
yellow
went
R.
with. I was going for forum, and I was like, "Oh, there's no U." And I was like, "I wonder if the A is a word." I have no idea what that word is. It's Portuguese. Forum is a single-celled organism, members of the phylum or class of amoeboid protist, characterized.
Weird.
It's a word, though, apparently. Also didn't even notice the O can't be there. That was a waste of a guess.
I don't know. I'm just gonna guess something I know. Wait, that's a word. What do you mean it's not a word?
I don't have like any ideas, to be honest.
I'm just. Oh, this is. If I get this, this is the greatest poll of all time. No! Well, I guessed vigor, and it's got a nothing V and then all green.
What?
I don't know.
I mean, oh, is it?
Yeah. Dang
Rigor.
it. Nice. Nice.
Yes, sir.
You won most of those, I think.
3-1.
Yeah, well, I could come back. And just losing game 7 at home. So that has been our fun segment. We'll do drafts still. We'll probably do a couple other things, some brackets maybe, but
Yeah, we'll see. I'll try to find a segment like draft or something that we can do every week.
yeah.
Something new though, something that's audio friendly.
Yeah, brackets.
That's
Brackets
the
work.
hard part.
Top fives work, or not top fives. Drafts.
Yep. All right. What have you been watching?
Goodness. What have I been watching? I'll start with things that I've just watched, and then I'll go to 2023. First, I watched The Office. I've been watching a lot of it. I'm on like season 7 or 6, I think 6. Right when they just got bought out, and Jim and Pam just had their baby.
Yep.
Dude, Scott's Tots, so funny. Oh my gosh.
So funny.
So awkward and uncomfortable. No, it's so good. Kevin is oh my gosh. There's a scene where they're in the conference room. I don't remember what he says. I'll have to go back and like find it. It was so funny.
He has one of the funniest lines in the entire show though.
Which
and it's
one?
early on.
Which
Diversity Day. It's the one where in the conference room they have all the sticky notes on their head, and he's like with Pam, and Pam's like, "Well, due to stereotypes that are totally untrue, you might not be the best at driving." And he's what is he, Asian? And then he goes, "Oh man, am I a woman?"
Oh yeah, that's so good. Oh, it's so good. It's so funny. When they do Christmas with Phyllis and Michael dresses up as Jesus, he's like, "I'm Jesus, I'm here," and then he like is really rude, and then I don't remember the premise, like what he says exactly. I'll have to go back, but when he comes back as just Michael, and he's like, "Nope, that was Jesus. Jesus hates Santa Claus," something like that. I died. I was cracking. I woke up Jenna last night laughing. I don't know what I was watching, but I woke up and Jenna's like, "Can you shut up?" And I was like, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry." But no, okay. So I've been watching The Office. I'm gonna finish The Office. It is so good. It's hilarious. Um, Dwight, they're all great. It's great. um, I watched the animated Little Mermaid this week before I went and saw the live action one. I don't care for it like that. I think it's a good movie still. Still low 4-star, I'll say. I watched No Way Home again because I was in a Spidey mood. It's great. Nothing to complain about. Jenna and I watched Whiplash, which was, I mean, that movie's fantastic. So we were trying to pick a movie and she wanted to watch like The Mother. And I was like, really? The Mother? Which is like the new J-Lo movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, no, I don't want to watch that. And then so I started like looking around and I was like, man, and I was scrolling through Prime and I was like, dang, this movie's amazing. And she's like, what movie? And I was like, Whiplash. I don't know if you like it. She's like, play the trailer. She's like, okay, we can watch it. And she just ended up loving it. So, rightfully so. Like the movies, it's one of I have 12 movies I consider perfect. It's one of them. I think it's a perfect movie. So,
yeah.
I watched Into the Spider-Verse, which obviously we've talked about as a masterpiece. I had to watch it first because Spider-Verse 2 tomorrow. So, movie's fantastic. Character building, world building, voice performances, animation. There's like I could go on. The movie's amazing. I watched That Awkward Moment with Miles Teller, Michael B. Jordan, and Zac Efron. Really enjoyable, really fun. I like got a free trial thing just so I could watch it, and I canceled it right after. It's like through like Cinemax. It's like through Amazon, something like that. So I got that and then watched it and then canceled it because there's no other good movies on there. Yeah, it was funny, entertaining. They're all like trying to be single and they all fall in love. It's pretty, basic stuff.
That's funny. Yeah.
It was a good movie. Like it was all before they were like big. Like it's in 2014, so like Miles Teller had Whiplash then, but like Zac Efron been doing High School Musical and that stuff, and Michael B. Jordan wasn't who he is now. So they're just like wanted to hang out with their boys in the movie. They're like, we're gonna be single, we're gonna hook up with girls, and then they all fall in love. So,
yeah, I think I've seen clips from this movie.
Probably there's a clip that's
on
really
TikTok.
I've seen a
It's
lot.
like it's like a basement clip or something like that.
There's one where like Miles Teller says something and it's like I've seen that before.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it was definitely them.
Yeah, it's funny. It's a good movie. I don't think I gave it more than I think I gave it 3.5 stars because of I said why. Oh, because it had like this extremely ahead of its time commentary on hookup culture versus like committed relationships. It was really interesting because it was like this dumb rom com, but it was like they couldn't help but being in this committed relationship with this one person that they really cared about. Yet they were like, "Oh, we're gonna be just hook up and party." But I said that it follows them as they try to pursue their lifestyle of sleeping around, partying, and hanging out with the boys. And then I put in parentheses, they would be fans of Nelk. But it was good. I watched Point Break, which I know you love. It was good. I really liked it. Obviously better than the remake, but Um, it, I said this when I reviewed it. Nothing in the movie is like overly amazing, if this makes sense, but it
Yeah.
works so well together that it's like really good. Like it was super enjoyable. Like great quotable moments. Keanu Reeves is great. The action's great. Story's
Yep.
great, but it's not like amazing. I'm not like, wow, this is life changing. It was just like so well meshed together that it just worked
Yeah.
perfectly. So
Yep.
really liked it. Um, I went and saw the live action remake of Little Mermaid. Um, it was not awful. Um, Javier Bardem as King Triton was awful. I didn't like Melissa McCarthy as Ursula. Like she was fine. Wasn't my favorite. Prince Eric was like kind of boring, but kind of fine. Whatever. Holly Bailey was amazing. She did fantastic. She acted well. Her singing was like unbelievable. Um, some of the CGI was wonky and bad. Um, the story was pretty much the same. They added a few songs. One of them was about Prince Eric, which I enjoyed. I thought it was pretty good. And then, have you heard Scuttlebutt?
No.
I want you to go listen to Scuttlebutt right now. I'll wait. I want you to look up Scuttlebutt and listen to the song because I had to, and now you have to. Lin Manuel Miranda, whoever let him cook, fire him. Oh my gosh. Which leads into my biggest complaint of the movie. You can turn it off. I think you get the
Oh, it's
point.
awful. I know, I'm
It's
laughing. I'm reading the comments. Wow, finally a song that's literally impossible to make worse. I work as a detective. Whenever I'm trying to get information about a murder, I play the song to the suspect until they answer my questions. Ever since the song dropped, I've been solving more cases than ever.
Ben Shapiro said, "Screw waterboarding. Just play this song for a terrorist. They'll tell you everything you need to know." Yeah. So it's for those
As a
listening.
mom, as a mama with a kid with a speech delay, this song has changed my son's and mine and my life forever. He finally said his first words, "Turn off."
I saw okay, the best comment I saw, I think Ben Shapiro read it, but it was basically like I was driving or no, I was at home playing Scuttlebutt on my speakers in my house and my dad finally came home with the milk just to turn the, the song off. Something like that. But
That's so funny.
for context, it's Aquafina and David Diggs. It's rapping. It's awful. It is horrible. It is one of the worst songs Disney, probably the worst song Disney has ever made. Um, and that's my other biggest complaint with the movie is Aquafina. So Scuttle, whatever the heck the bird's name is that actually what's the bird's name? Um,
I don't remember.
um,
This song is amazing. I use it as an alarm clock, and I wake up an hour earlier to avoid it ringing.
that's how I feel. Um, where's Scuttle? Yeah, Scuttle. Scuttle's name. So they gender swapped Scuttle. So Scuttle was a guy in the original. Girl here as Aquafina, who sucks in general. And then they made her rap. So that was the worst part of the entire movie. Was that I was like, "There's no shot this is real." When we were kayaking, we heard a mom playing it for her kid, and I was like, "I'm gonna kill you." They're like playing it loud on this giant speaker. I was like, "I'm gonna tip over and never come up because this is so bad." Um, yeah.
Yeah, that's sad that they made Aquafina
overall though, I think
Do
it's
that.
not a bad live action remake. Like it's worth watching, I think. Like I think Elijah would enjoy it. Mom might even say it's not that bad. Like um people review bombing it definitely doesn't deserve that, in my opinion. So
Gotcha.
I watched About My Father. It's Sebastian Maniscalco. I can't say his last name. It's kind of like a biopic type thing about him and his dad, but it's like fictional kind of. It's but it's Robert De Niro's his dad. It's funny. Robert De Niro as a comedic actor is great. So,
Hmm.
um, serious moments were kind of dumb, but it was pretty enjoyable. Um, the scene where they eat their pet peacock is pretty funny. Um, I watched and the last movie I watched 2023 releases You Hurt My Feelings. You would love it. Like you would it's so good. I didn't quite give it a 5 star. Um but I will say that it was close. Like there was I don't know. I if I rewatched it might go up. Like that's how like good it was.
Hmm.
It's basically about I won't spoil it because I think not that there's like a lot to spoil, but it's about it's about a married couple and like the woman it's about her. She's an author. She's writing a novel and she overhears her husband say he doesn't like her novel that she's trying to get published. And so it upends their marriage and there's a bunch of stuff and it deals with the career and it realistically deals with white lies you tell your loved ones.
Mm.
And if it's good or bad or if you should or shouldn't. And it was just like a slice of life. It was simplistic. It was just like these people's like it was so relatable because everybody tells their family members like white lies,
Hmm.
or has at least, you know.
Yeah.
Um, you tell your kids that, you tell your parents. So it was great. Like it was just so simple. It was like an hour and 25 minutes. It was awesome. I really liked it. It's made by A24, which isn't surprising, but the whoever the actress is, um, what's her name? You'd recognize her too. Um, her name. Oh, Julianne Louise Dreyfus. She's in Black Widow. She plays gosh. Where is she? Where is she? Oh my gosh. She's in Wakanda Forever too.
Oh,
She Valentina in MCU.
yeah.
She plays the
Yeah.
Valentina. So she's the lead in this movie. Um, and then a guy named Don, who I've never really seen in much. I just recognize his
And
face.
she's in Seinfeld.
Yeah, yeah. Um, so this was it was really I highly recommend it. Like super good. So, um, and then obviously Dead Poet Society, but we'll get to
Yeah. Um, I watched At World's End.
that.
That was it. That's the only one I watched. Um, I watched Christopher Robin. I don't know why. I mean, I was on Disney Plus, so
Yeah, just looking for something.
yeah. Um, and I watched The Amazing Spider-Man. Same reason I was on Disney Plus, and it was on Disney Plus, so I
Right,
watched it.
right. Of course,
I love Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man.
he's so good, man.
He's my favorite Spider-Man actor.
Well, yeah,
Um,
these.
I watched School of Rock. Amazing.
I haven't seen that in a long time. Do you have that at 5 stars?
I
Four
don't
and a
think
half.
so. Probably 4.5.
It's
Um,
such a fun movie.
it's very fun. Insanely fun, honestly.
Jack Black kills it, man.
Oh yeah. And then lastly, I watched Napoleon Dynamite, the best comedy of all time.
Oh, that movie's great, man.
And since Rad's been watching The Office, and maybe you want to watch that, so I've been watching The Office.
Yeah, solid week of
Yeah.
movies. I got so much like on my list. Obviously, we're both gonna watch, um, whatever the heck it's called, Spider Verse this week. For next week, but like today, I'm planning on watching Reservoir Dogs. Tomorrow night at midnight is when the LeBron James movie comes out, starring Mookie. So I gotta watch that.
I thought it was a
Um,
series. It's a movie.
it's a movie, yeah. which is just makes me so
that's even better.
yeah. So we can watch that. I'm gonna watch that. I want to watch The
Sweet.
Prestige. I want to watch Passive Glory. I'm planning on watching Glorious Bastards. Like, there's a new movie on Max called Reality, starring Sydney Sweeney. Um, there's a new movie on Peacock called 1001. So like, there's a lot that I'm just trying to watch this week.
Mm.
I've been watching so much Office that it's been hard.
Yeah, I go into slumps.
Movie
Where I,
slumps.
yeah, where I don't really watch movies. I watch like uh YouTube. I'd say like I would say it's like levels of like I would compare movies and TV shows and YouTube and like Twitch and uh that to like fast fashion versus my fashion
Yeah,
type deal. It's like
yeah,
fast entertainment
yeah.
and it's like
Sometimes you need fast entertainment. Like I can't
it's
handle
like
a movie.
15 to 30-minute things and I just watch them
Like the
because I
yeah,
can just turn them on easily and
yeah.
know that I don't
It's
have to commit for a long time and all that different stuff.
yeah. Like
Even though I'll end up watching like, you know, like over a movie's worth of just shorter videos
yeah, but
collectively.
your brain can't really handle the
Yeah, it's like I just don't think about it. And it usually happens like when YouTube will be like YouTube will be doing like good. Like there'll be lots of good videos out to watch. Because sometimes it goes through lulls where like no one's uploading all at the same time. Everyone decides to not upload.
mm-hmm.
And it gets boring. And that's usually when I get back into it. But
Right.
um back into movies. But
Yeah.
I switch over like and it was because Maddie was here. And so I wasn't watching like any movies and I was watching YouTube at night or whatever.
Right,
So
right, right.
gotta get back into the movies and TV.
Yeah, I've been slacking too. Like I still watched a good amount, but like I rewatched a bunch of things. Like when I watched No Way Home, I don't even know if I paid attention. Like it was on my
Yeah,
third monitor. Like
every single thing I rewatch. I didn't watch a single new thing except for a movie or a week.
like I same. Actually, I watched that. I guess I watched Point Break in that awkward moment, but that awkward
You
moment was like really digestible. And like the new movies I watched were yeah, like the 2023 stuff. But I was like, I went out into the theater. But
yeah, it's true.
um,
But then even like last week too, I watched Champions. That was a new movie. But then Spider-Man 3, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom,
yeah,
Spaceballs, Tanked, Island Hunters, Quantum Mania was new, The Iron Giant, and Up Up and Away. Like I
yeah.
watched all these old movies that I've already seen.
I typically rewatch movies on Wednesdays because I get home from youth group and I'm like dead. And don't want like I want to watch something, but
That's usually when I like turn on YouTube.
but like
Or if I'm like tired.
when I watched No Way Home, I was like working slash like I don't know. I watched maybe the last 30 minutes of it actually. Like when they came on screen, like the Spider-Mans and like they had their whole like I maybe watched the third act. Everything else
Yeah.
was just like glancing and I was like typing or whatever. So
Yeah.
no, you have those weeks.
Well, we got our movie of the week.
We do. Um
One everyone
I
can watch
decided to
for
pick
live.
Dead Poet Society, starring Robin Williams and Ethan Hawke. Synopsis: an elite, old fashioned boarding school in New England. A passionate English teacher inspires, or at an elite, old fashioned boarding school in New England, a passionate English teacher inspires his students to rebel against convention and seize the potential of every day, courting the disdain of the stern headmaster.
Yep.
Um, you gave this a 5 star.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's a low. I gave it a 5 star. I'd say it's like a lowish 5 star, but still, it was fantastic.
It was extremely good.
It was
I
no,
enjoyed it. All of it.
yeah, it was no like I don't know, Good Will Hunting, but that's
I
also
would say it was up there though. Yeah, but I wouldn't say it's the same level.
because Good Will Hunting is another perfect movie for me. But
Yeah. I would give
um,
it like a 96, 97.
that's what I would probably
Honestly.
say. Yeah. It was so good. Like Robin Williams is just like
He is so good at playing those kind of roles. It's so weird because he's like, to me, Robin Williams is like this, just based off of two movies, he's like this profound
Yeah.
literary figure in my mind.
Yeah. And
Like
he's also one of the
that's what I think he is. Like in regular life, he just like speaks in poetry.
he's also one of the funniest people ever as well.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Like the fact that he's got such range. And um this was before Good Will Hunting.
Yep. Yeah.
Um and like these are his two biggest or that this and Good Will Hunting are his two biggest, serious roles.
Oh yeah.
Good Morning Vietnam, he's like kind of funny in it, so it's a little different. But
Yeah, a little bit.
um, I almost added Flubber to my top five because that's a Disney movie starring.
Yeah, I know.
Ronald.
I saw that.
Um. Oh, yeah. What did you like about it?
I mean, pretty much everything.
Yeah, the whole like standing on your desk to get a new perspective on things is so brilliant.
It's just really good. The writing, yeah,
Yeah.
like the profound speaking and that kind of stuff was really well done. It wasn't like overdone.
Uh huh.
It all hit like everything that they had him say that was super profound. Um, the group of guys was awesome. Their chemistry was amazing.
Yeah, it's so well.
Like they really like embodied. I have I have absolutely no reason to believe that they're not actually like whatever 6, 7, 8 really close boarding school friends. Like it's not like they were acting. It really looked like they were just like best friends,
Right.
which was like really cool. The the one scene where Robin Williams is having Ethan Hawke's character read the like create a poem basically
Uh huh.
on the spot or
Yeah.
whatever. Super powerful and probably my favorite scene in the entire movie.
Yeah, that was good. And when he was talking to the guy who did like the acting was really cool too.
Yeah,
When he
Neil.
was like, "That's what you love to do. Like, do it."
Yeah, that
Um,
was good too.
yeah, it was. Oh gosh, it was so good.
It was extremely good. I think it was a super cohesive movie.
Super sad too.
It
Like
was. The ending was really sad.
how he killed.
Spoiler.
Yeah,
Yeah,
killed
how he killed
himself.
himself.
So sad. And then like the whole obviously it ends with them. Hayes gets Robin Williams gets fired and he comes back to get his personal belongings, and then they all stand up and they're all doing the thing, and the guy's like, "Oh no, sit down, sit down." And it kind of
Yeah,
just ends, but
I was waiting for that scene or whatever because of the picture. That's like a viral picture for the movie or whatever. It's the picture of his perspective of them on the desk or whatever.
right, yeah.
Yeah. Um, yeah, that was super cool. Red as the dad. That was a jump. That was a jump scare.
That is a jump scare.
I was
Why
not
is
expecting that.
why is Red actually a better dad than that guy?
No, right?
It's like you take Red in a heartbeat because that guy
I know.
sucked. He was
He did.
terrible.
Yeah, he was awful.
Um, and oh my gosh, what's his face? Richard Cameron. Hate that guy,
Oh yeah,
but
he's stupid.
yeah. So great movie.
Yeah, awesome movie.
Instant
Um,
classic. So
yeah, for sure. Definitely one of the highest regarded uh, classic movies, I should say. Like
oh yeah.
old school movies.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Um, but yeah. So
I don't got a lot else to say. Some movies I got a lot to say. This is not one of them. It's just a very. I recognize how good it was. It didn't impact me in like a crazy way, if that makes sense. Like when we talked about Guardians, it was like, boy, you have so much to talk about. This is just like
mhm.
so well done. It's so cohesive. The writing's so good. It's just digestible goodness into your heart.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I'd give it 97 out of 100. 5 stars.
I'll probably do the same. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Thanks everyone for listening, watching. Yeah, we'll be back. with a segment next week. If not, we'll have a segment.
We'll have some. We'll have something.
Hopefully, with a segment that will be in addition to every weekly episode.
Yeah, the new rhythm of like top 5 movie of the week, what we're watching, news, and a fun segment, like just an additional. Like we could do hot takes, we could do hot seat, we could
a
do
game segment basically.
anything that they could do trivia against for each other. There's lots of
We
things.
could do trivia.
Trivia would be fun. I've seen people
Trivia
do
would be cool.
but
Yeah. Well, again, thanks everyone for watching, listening, wherever you are. Life's tough. Get a helmet.